going to change. Why would you change? Because you want to grow. Why do you want to grow? Because we're spiritual beings. Spirit is for expansion and fuller expression. When you are not expanding and growing and expressing yourself, you're dying. You're dying inside, and your spirit is just screaming out at you.
The worst feeling of all is to see that you wasted your potential. Oof. That you had dreams and you never even tried them, and then you're in your 50s or 60s, you're facing death. Why was I alive? I didn't do it. I could have done this, that, or that. Never even tried. Remind yourself of that.
If you're supposed to be at work on Friday, let's say at 7 a.m., 8 a.m., you're gonna be there. If you work in a restaurant and your boss tells you to take out the trash, you're gonna take out the trash. But when you tell yourself that you're gonna start a YouTube channel on Friday, or when you tell yourself you're gonna pivot in another direction September 1st, and you don't, why? There's a lack of respect. There's a lack of respect for yourself. And you have to get to the root of that. You have to show up for yourself. You have to put your foot on the gas and go. The drive doesn't come first. You put your foot on the gas and then you create momentum.
See, there's some people in this room right now that you need to hear this loud and clear. You need to get this in your spirit, because I don't know what you're walking through, but some of you right now, you are in a tough season. An event has happened and something's happened, and maybe you have failed. But I want to remind you that failure is not final, it's formative. It is not final, it is formative. It is part of the process. It's part of the journey. Your failure matters as much as your success. How do you think you're gonna grow if you don't ever fail? Yet some of you have failed and you have decided, well, guess what? I'm a failure. No, failure is an event. It is never a person. Just because you failed doesn't mean that you're a failure. In fact, failure is actually fuel for your future. The way that you grow, the way that you advance. You have to fail in order to succeed.
In the presence of fear, most people forget everything and run, but there are few people who face everything and rise.
Your story may not have such a happy beginning, but that doesn't make you who you are. It is the rest of your story, who you choose to be.
Don't be afraid to reinvent yourself, and don't be afraid to be different, man. You ain't got to fit in the crowd. I tell my sons all the time, why are you following everybody when you were clearly meant to lead? It's always better to just do your thing. And I don't care what situation you done got your life in, you can turn your life around, because it ain't ever too late. See, I didn't get into comedy till I was 27. I was homeless from 30 to 33. I lived in a 1976 Tempo. I lived in a car for 3 years, man. And so people see me today, they don't know where I come from. And I tell young cats all the time, man, the key is you can't ever give up.
Every professional was once an amateur, and every master was once a beginner, right? And so please remember, there will never be a better time to step into the performance and the human being you've always wanted to be than today.
I heard someone said, you're gonna only have one shot in life, because it's only one life you're gonna have. So might as well take some chances, do what you gotta do to achieve your dreams and goal, because at the end, you are the ones gonna be very, very happy.